Hey guys, Awesome Turner here. Proud to be on Team Discraft for the 2018 season. It's been a good year so far and I've been getting a lot of questions on what's in my bag. Here's my bag and we're gonna look through it. First of all, we have the Discraft grip bag. Quick shout out to Grip for giving me a sponsorship for this year. Very well made bags, holds up to 3 or 4 putters up top, anything I need in the sides, plus the expandable pockets. And I mean, Buzzz logo, come on, you can't go wrong with a Buzzz grip bag. Little extra accessories, shark, piece of bread, you know, in case you get hungry. And yeah, one of the best bags I've carried so far, so thank you, Grip. Let's go straight into it with the putters. Carry 5 different putters. Start off with my driving putters, which would be a ESP Challenger OS with a cool little memorial stamp. I use this disc off the tee, pretty stable, very reliable and wind. I like to throw it for shots around either 60 feet or even close to 250. I can get a nice flat to overstable, even some nice S shots. I really love throwing this disc on the S shots to where I know I can throw in a little bit of ante and know it's gonna fade out and land soft every time. So, great approach disc. Next we have a Jawbreaker Roach. Jawbreaker Roaches are really nice out of the box. This one I've had in my bag for about 2 months now. Pretty beat in. I use it for hyzer flip shots in the woods, straight shots, or occasionally a sidearm flex in the woods. And then last are my putting putters, which are Jawbreaker Roaches. The Proto ones, they're a little more stiffer than the normal run that we're running now. Very, very good feeling in the hand, plus the swirls, nice blue and red going on. These are very straight out of the box, and they are really reliable for me. One of my best favorite putters I've found so far. So check out the Jawbreakers. Going to the mid-ranges next. Start off with my Crystal Meteor. Crystal Meteor for me is a great disc, being from Charlotte, which we have a lot of woods. This disc I can shape shots amazingly. I use it a lot for hyzer flips around 180 to maybe 300, 330. I even use this disc for sidearm flip ups. This disc has helped me a lot off the tee for crazy up shots. We're just getting out of trouble in the woods. Crystal Meteor. Next we'll go to the Buzzes. I carry 5 Buzzes. Easily my favorite mid-range ever made. It's the most consistent, most reliable disc that I've thrown, and yeah, I always have one of these in my bag. First we'll start with the Buzzz OS. This Buzzz OS has been probably one of my favorite discs ever. I love this disc for sidearm approaches, even backhand drives. Shout out to Germ for the little die job on there. As soon as that happened, I actually aced with it. So this disc means a lot to me. This disc holds great in any type of wind, headwind, tailwind. You can really trust this disc and rely on it to do what it needs to do. Here are my 4 Buzzes. I will start off with the most understable, which is a Crystal Buzzz. Thanks to Andrew McGill for this gift. This disc is very straight and it actually has a little bit of anhyzer turn to it. So I can throw it on hyzer flips. When I can't really trust the Meteor, I'll trust this boy. Very straight and yeah, good disc. Next we'll have a Nate Doss Tour Series Buzzz. Nate Doss actually gave me this one himself, so thank you, Nate. This disc is a really straight, consistent flyer. I'll pull this one out if I know I just need a nice straight shot with maybe a little bit of fade to it, but not too much. These are also great flick approach Buzzes. Kind of stiff, so it's really controllable, and it's also very trustworthy for sidearms. Next is my 10-year Buzzz. Most of you might know this one from USDGC off the bamboo hole, Ace. This is one of my favorite discs right here. My mom actually won this for me in a raffle, so shout out Mom for this one. This is one of my go-to Buzzes. I like to throw this one for hyzer flips, hyzers, straight shots, and hyzer shots. This one basically does everything I need to do, and it's a great sidearm disc too. And one of my favorite discs in my bag is my Deadpool dyed Buzzz. This has been a talker. People love seeing this disc, and Deadpool is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so yeah, got it on a disc. This disc is my most overstable Buzzz. I can throw it on hyzer, hard. Know it's going to flip up just a little bit, but it's still going to get that fade and glide, and it's very trustworthy. So that's it for the mid-ranges. Now we can work our way towards the fairways. And I only have one fairway driver right now, and that would be the Vulture. The Vulture just recently came out. It is possibly one of my favorite fairways I've ever thrown. I got 2 of the new Swirly runs and 1 Big Z test flight. The Big Z test flight is my straighter one, so I can throw in a little bit of hyzer. I know it's going to flip up and get the glide and the fade to it. I throw these anywhere around 250 to just over 400. It's a great consistent fairway driver. It almost replaces a force in a way. They basically go the same distance for me. I really love this disc. And the last 2 are my new signature series ESP Vultures. I just recently put these in the bag. They're very consistent. I can pop them on hyzer. I know they're going to fade. They have a great amount of glide to them, and they're super swirly, which just makes them even cooler. Got a nice little Kona drawing on the back, so thanks to her for doing that. And this one is my cotton candy one. They both do about the same thing, so be on the lookout for these in upcoming videos. Last is my distance drivers. Start off with the Nukes here. I have 2 Nukes, one for strictly sidearms, one for big distance. This yellow one here is a pretty flat Nuke. I love all my sidearm Nukes to be flat. Just feels really good in the hand. I know I can get a good release out of them, and I know they're going to be a little bit overstable, and I can trust them. I usually throw this disc anywhere from 200 to just over 400 on a good day. Really consistent run. I can throw these on hyzers, flex shots in the woods, open shots, whatever I need to shape shots with. I go for this one for sidearms. And then I have this Zlight. I actually call this one my paper plate because it's so light. It's about 160, but don't let that fool you. These things are still stable. I can really crank on these, put them on a nice hyzer line, they'll pop up, flex over, get as much distance as possible. I throw these anytime I'm on the West Coast when I really need to go big out in the open. Big Zlight Nuke. Oh. Actually, I have one more Nuke. This is my LeBron James dyed Nuke. I'm a huge Cleveland fan because my mom's from Cleveland. And why not a better way to get LeBron dyed on your disc? This one is a very stable run, so I'll throw this one out in the open when it's really windy. Holds stability great in headwinds, tailwinds, and I can really bomb on this one. Lastly are my Forces, which is possibly my favorite driver I ever made. I have 3 different ones here. Most overstable will be these pink pop top ones. Really stable, really poppy. I got this one from Germ, so shout out to Germ for this one. These are great for headwinds, any type of wind. You can throw them hard and you always know they're going to come back with a strong fade and a good reliable distance. This has been in my bag for a little over a year now and it's still stable, so these are our go-tos for sure. Next I have 2 of my signature series Forces. This one right here is my bomber force. This one's pretty beat in now. I can throw it on hyzer flip, know it's going to get the S turn and come all the way back. I can throw this one probably around 550, maybe on a good day, a little farther, but this is my go-to force right now. Really reliable. It's in a little bit of wind, it can hold on to it, but nothing too crazy. This is a very good run. And lastly, my Charizard dyed force. Charizard is my favorite Pokemon possible. Love this guy. This one I just recently put in. He's pretty stable. I can put it on a good Anheuser line out in the open, knowing he's going to come all the way back. Really good bomber. Love these pink ones. So yeah, there's my bag for the 2018 season. My bag will normally stay the same unless something else comes out that I might want to work in. But this is what you'll be seeing me throwing out on the course for the rest of the season. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep throwing Discraft.